Hello everyone, welcome to Sleepy Notes Club. I hope you're all doing well. So today I want to give you guys a little update on my one line a day. This guy has been through a lot the past 3 months, and I was thinking back, I was just, pondering why is it that I've had such a hard time keeping up with my one line a day, especially with the format that I'm in. But yeah, for the longest time, my one line a day has been in my pocket moleskin and also in my passport traveler's notebook. I love how well loved and scratched this one is. It makes me feel very much at home. Now, back in August, I'm pretty sure, is when I started to feel really ill, and I've been out of the hospital and in and out of the doctor's office and having appointments. And I was just thinking, this is probably the reason why I felt kind of out of the loop with this specific journal. And this is really out of character because this is one of my most favorite things to keep. So yeah, I think that's when I started to really doubt myself. And I thought, you know what, it's not that I don't want to journal my days. It's not that I'm having a hard time or a good time. It's just that the size is not working. I may need more space to write about my feelings when I know that I'm not a writer kind of person. So my solution for that back in August was buying my first Paper Republic. So this was my one on a day for about 3 months, and I really loved it at the beginning. This is a Paper Republic book insert, which I love, and I just put a little bit of my usual cutouts, and now it's destroyed basically. I still love Paper Republic. I love their leather journals, but it's just the size that I found that wasn't working for me. I really enjoyed doing this. September was one of my most favorite layouts that I made, which I'll show you because I literally just recreated that in my pocket moleskin. So yeah, that was a big lesson. A5 doesn't really work for me. It's not about writing more, having more space. It's just the size that makes me more comfortable and that is more portable, especially for these kind of journals. So now that I'm in a better place in terms of health and also mental stability, I'm back in the size that I know works for me. So yeah, I'm just gonna give you a little flip through of the past couple months because I've actually been really motivated and feeling very creative with my cutouts and my photos, and I just really like how it looks now. So let's start with August, which was the month when I started to feel ill. I'm still using the normal layout. So first is my proper just quick fire one on a day with a calendar on this side as well. And here I'm keeping my wins because, as you know, I always like to do my one line a day and then my wins right after. And then after this, you see my no rules, just feels journaling pages. So only if there's anything special that I want to write about and only if I feel compelled to do it, then I will actually start pasting receipts and stickers. No pressure at all on journaling. This is one of the reasons why I love my one line a day. The only thing I do force myself to keep is my calendar, which is the quick fire of my day. And yeah, I literally just been collecting parking tickets. This was a picture I found of my besties from kindergarten. I just had to paste it here because I have so many already. This was part of my Paper Republic order because I ordered another journal. This is September, and I played a little bit with my calendar layout. I made it a bit smaller on this side so I can add a little bit more details because I've been obsessed with these multicolor star stickers. And again, I also did the same thing with my wins in here. And September was a bit better. There was a lot of things going on and a lot of doctor's visits and appointments, but I can tell that it was getting a bit better. I do need to protect my receipts, by the way. What I've been doing, I am covering my receipts with just see-through tape so I can preserve them a bit more because I don't have a laminator yet. These are some health updates, and again, these are, I think it's called tracing paper. I'm not sure, but it's like the see-through-ish paper that I'm loving. I also found it in my mom's stash with all her journals, and I love the effect it has when you combine it with, for example, a grid notebook or receipts. And now it's time for October. This is probably one of my most favorite layouts I've done. I have felt really compelled to use my sticker books and my cutouts these days. I think I was lacking that creativity back in the day, you know. I used to just use my receipts and my photos with me and my husband more than anything. A little cutouts here and there, but this time I'm just feeling really inspired to make them happier, like my pages, to make them more cozy. And again, I played a little bit with my calendar layout, I guess, because I really wanted to do like a collage in here, which I think worked pretty well. These, by the way, are part of my sticker book, the John Darien sticker book. Amazing, one of my favorite ones. And also my usual antiquarian sticker book that my hubby got me last year for Christmas. These are my wins, like always, and I just left this space because I just really liked this sticker, which is also, I think, from the Darien sticker book, I'm pretty sure. Now this is October, so a lot of things happened as well. I had a homecoming for my high school, more healthy bits, some restaurants and treats, because you can't always just be super healthy. You need some sweet in your life. And then we go on to November, which is this month. And again, this was super fun to create. Maybe I will do a journal with me for December so we can create one of these together. But yeah, this is this month. And I decided to create a little bit of a doggo layout because our son, Teddy, our German Shepherd, is off to boarding school. It's like a training school for 4 weeks, and we're obviously missing him a lot. So I thought I will decorate this month like this so it can make me miss him a little less. And yeah, so I'm filming this today on the 7th, and I think I'm back home. I think I really am enjoying doing this. The size is perfect. I think either A6 or Pocket will work amazing for me for my one on a day. These are my wins, which I already have a couple because we went on a trip. And even though I was still kind of hurt from the surgery I had, we made the most of it. And this is part of the brochures that I got. We went to San Miguel de Allende, which is the prettiest city in the world, according to some things online. It's in Mexico, of course. And I just really loved showing my husband our traditions. We went there for the Day of the Dead. If you've watched Coco, that's the perfect example, and it was beautiful. So I got a lot of things. I got this postcard from there as well, and I think it's lovely. Some receipts as well that I still need to protect, and I will definitely do that as soon as I finish this video. We obviously had some treats here and there, of course, and I wrote a lot about my feelings and what we did. These, by the way, are stickers that I got from Home Depot. They have a section where you can get your numbers for your house for the outside, but they also have sometimes really cute stickers, and this one came with the whole like letters and numbers, and I'm loving them so much, and I'm using them as a, you know how in the old school books you used to have a big starting letter, I forget the name, but I really love doing that. And I've been also going really crazy with my star stamps. I think they just make the pages even cozier. This is the schedule we had, the first day and the second day of the trip, and this was a postcard that I ripped because I actually didn't love the photo, but I did like the back of the postcard because it still says San Miguel de Allende, and I just think it was really cute to decorate. This was a beer, you know, the packaging sticker for the beer, like a independent beer brand that my husband really liked, so I love the design, and I had to paste it here as well. And the last page that I actually just made yesterday is this one because I've been on a kick with reading. I've been obsessed with reading, and I do want to do a whole video of my reading journal, which I'm almost finished. I am loving it so much. I've had such a great time creating them, and I really want to show you, of course, so I'll film that next time. But I have been reading a lot of books, and this was me journaling about them and just letting the future me knowing that we are doing really well with that. And I especially love this tree, Anne of Green Gables, Jane Eyre, of course, and The Hobbit, which I finished in only 2 days. But yeah, that is now my most loved loved journal. I am really happy to be back home in my pocket moleskin. Oh, and this, by the way, is just a little sticker release paper from the Traveler's Notebook that I think I'm gonna keep in here to fill in with stickers that I may use in here. You know, I always like to have sticker release paper in every one of my journals and planners, and I'll do the same. I just need to actually fill it with the stickers I like. So yeah, that is my one on a day. I'm really happy with it. I'm really comfortable, and I hope you guys loved it as well. Let me know if you want to see anything else from me, and I will see you very soon.